I just remembered a moment of joy, and it's nice to share those, right? I'm walking along this path and I saw something that looked like I don't know the botanical name, a mimosa. It's kind of like those touch-me-not plants that fold up when you touch their leaves, but they don't fold up, and they have little pink puffball flowers, and it smelled lovely. And I stopped and smelled as I walked 2 miles back to the car, and it reminded me, I think I was in Hawaii, but it could have been Northern California, and I might have been stoned. I don't remember. I might have just been filled with naive, silly, innocent joy. I was certainly young, in my 20s, and I saw one of them on the ground, not like this bush. This was like a bush. I'm in Texas right now. It was just like, the same kind of leaves, but it was like a big pink puffball. And I think I touched the leaves to see if it would fold up, and it didn't. And then I was looking at the flower, and it's a puffball with like these tons of little spikes coming out of it. Not spikes, rods, pistils, I don't know. But the puffball is all these little rays coming out of it. And I noticed that they were moving. I was like, wow. And I remember saying to whomever I was with, and this is because I've been a traveler most of my life, this is how my memory works. I don't remember where it was or who I was with, just the memory. I remember saying, oh my God, this flower, it has like, I've never seen a flower do this before. It's moving of its own accord. This is amazing. And I think I had gone down and smelled it, right? I had gone down and smelled it. It was a nice smell. And as I came up, I saw all the little rays moving. And I was like, wow. And the person I was with was like, wow, really? And I was like, yeah, this is amazing. Look at this. And as he came over and I was still looking at it, as they came over and I was still looking at it, I noticed that there was a little beetle climbing along the globe of the center of this flower. And its little legs, as it moved, was moving the rays, which made them look like they were moving a lot. But he was just a little bug moving down there. And I don't know if it was disillusionment. It was still kind of amazing illusion. It was a disillusionment, but it was still an amazing illusion. It was still joyful. And part of the joy was understanding that, like, one, discovering a flower that felt like it had autonomous movement, kind of like a Venus flytrap. But Venus flytraps don't undulate. They just pop, and they take a really long time to open again. So thinking that I found a plant that had this ability not to move with the wind but move by itself was a joyful experience. And then, like, sharing that was joyful. And then realizing that it was just a beetle moving the things around, and it wasn't what I thought it was still kind of joyful, because nobody else told me I was wrong, right? It was before this person came over and said, you stupid person, that's a beetle, that's not a flower moving itself. It wasn't that. It was me discovering it and being like, oh, okay. I mean, we see so many things that we think are something, and then they're entirely something else. Sometimes we discover they're entirely something else. Sometimes it takes years. Sometimes we never discover that it is in fact entirely something else than we believe it is. And I guess that doesn't really matter. I mean, unless you care about facts and the truth and everything. But if you need to care about facts and the truth about everything all the time, like, that's joyless, right? I mean, there's certain situations where it's important, but all the time, well, anyway. I'm just walking alone, which is a great opportunity to share your joys with anyone through a video. When there's no cell service, there's just paths. It feels good to share a joy, right? I encourage you to share your joy. Yeah, if you got a minute and you actually watch this, share your joy with me. Be it something that's happened right now, or something that happened anytime that you were ever joyful. It's a good meditation. Just pause for a moment and be like, just what's a moment of joy that I've had in my life. And whatever comes up, type it out or send me a little video. I'd love to see it. Thank you for sharing your joy, and thank you for allowing me to share my joy with you. I love you.